This is Detective Sergeant Mike Allen of the West Memphis Police Department. I'm presently in the Detective Division of the West Memphis Police Department. The time is now 12:37. Today's date, June the 11th, 1993. Presently in the Detective Division with a Jessica Bryant, age 11. Her mother, Karen B. McIntyre, and Charles McIntyre, all residing at 515 Belvedere. Jessica, if you would, do you know about how long ago the incident that we just talked about happened?
It's about 2 months ago.
Okay. Just explain to me what day of the week it was, what you were doing, and what happened.
It was a Sunday, and we were just running around talking to each other, and this boy just came up walking down the street, and he was dressed in all black, and so we were just playing, and we looked over there, and we saw him, and he was behind the bush, and so we weren't paying any attention to him. We didn't think anything was going to happen, and so we continued playing, and then he was still there, so we went over and hid behind the car for a few minutes, and we thought, well, he won't come out, so he'll go away and leave us alone. We went back, and he was still there, and so he was looking out the corner of his eye at us, and so we didn't know what to do. And so we went inside and told my mama, and he started running off, and then we don't know what happened to him.
Okay. Where were you at when you first saw him?
We were in the front yard by my tree.
Okay, at your house?
Yes, sir.
And your address?
515 Belvedere.
Okay. And this was, you know what day this was on?
Sunday.
Okay. And you had said earlier that you were, was it early morning? Was it afternoon?
It was in the morning.
It was in the morning. Were you fixing to go somewhere?
We were fixing to go to church.
Okay. And you mentioned your friend. What's her name?
Heather.
Heather. You know her last name?
Yes, sir. Smith.
You know how old she is?
I think she's 9.
Okay.
She's either 8 or 9.
Okay. And where does she live in relation to you?
Right
where
across
you
the
live?
street from me.
Okay. Can you describe what this guy looked like?
He had sort of long hair, and he was dressed in all black, and he had a real black long overcoat on, his black shoes on, and he had something on his face. I didn't get that close to him, but he was pretty good in front of me, and he had something on his face, and he had something in his hair. I don't know what it was, but it was something weird in his hair.
What
looked
color?
Like rabbit's feet.
What color was his hair?
Black.
Was it black? Okay. And what was he doing when you saw him looking over there at y'all?
He was just looking out of the corner of his eyes with his hands like this against him. But he was like digging in his pocket. He had his hands in his pockets, but I don't know what he was doing.
Okay.
Just looking at us.
This, you said, what color hair did you say he had?
Black.
How long was he?
It was about there, about 5 or 6 inches from his shoulder line.
Okay. Had you ever seen him before?
No, sir.
Have you seen him since this?
No, sir.
Seen any photographs of him or anything?
I saw it on the news, but that's the only time, and it looked just like him.
Okay. The guy that you saw on the news looked just like this guy?
Except he didn't have the stuff on his face that he had on the night, the day that we saw him.
Okay. When you're talking about stuff on his face, was it, do you know what it was?
It looked like it was black stuff on his face. I don't know what it was, it just was black stuff on him.
Okay. Look like paint, or just look like, was it a mask, or?
No, it was just around there, like that.
Around,
His eyes.
you point towards your eyes? Okay. What position was he in when he was watching you?
He was squatting down behind the bush.
Okay. And this bush, where's it located? Is it near your house? Near your front yard?
It's not the house right next door to us, but it's the house right down there, and it's real close to us. So.
Okay. I'll get you here in a minute to show me where that's at, okay? When he ran away, which way did he go?
He went, you know where the Grimbley's Park is?
Mm-hmm.
He went up that way, and he looked like he was trying to go that way, but I don't know which way he went.
Okay.
And he was going toward that way.
Okay. So your house is on Belvedere, then he would have kind of been running north. Okay. In him running, was he running like in a direction of back towards, like, okay, he's running in a northerly direction. Was he running like back towards Avalon or towards Walmart area? Or
he was running towards the Walmart. He was going that way.
He was headed north, but headed in the general direction of back east, northeast.
Yes.
Okay. What did your friend, her name Heather, is that right?
Yes, sir.
What did she say about seeing him? Did
she just said that she remembered, all she remembered was his face and him behind the bush, and she said that he just looked strange to her.
Okay. Were you scared?
Well, we were sort of in mixed feelings because we thought he was, and he went that way towards the house. We thought he was going in the house, but when we looked up and he was hiding behind the bush, then we got scared.
Okay. Mrs. McIntyre, now, as far as you said earlier that they, when they first came in, they said that they thought that, they said something about they thought he was taking pictures of
That's
them.
what she said when she first came in the door.
Okay.
See, that's what he looked like. He was
doing.
But she said
he was doing something in his pockets.
Did you ever see a camera or anything?
I don't remember seeing one, but I don't know. He could have had one.
Okay.
Because he was like he was getting something out of his pockets or putting something back in.
Okay.
When we weren't watching, he could have had one when we weren't watching.
Okay. I'm going to conclude the interview. I'm going to make some notes that I'll take a photograph of the area that you point out is where he was hiding, and I'll just get you to put your name on the back of that photograph, okay? Because I'm not going to bring the tape out to that location, so I'll just get you to put your signature on the back of the photograph. I'll bring a Polaroid with me, and that way that'll be part of this record also. And
Yes, sir.
I certainly appreciate it. I'm going to conclude this. The time is now 12:45 p.m.